Hello, so this question is Zigzag Iterator. What you're trying to do is you want to combine v1 and v2 into one single return value, and this output will call by the next to store into the list, something like this. And yeah, so zigzag is actually, appending the integer from v1 and v2 in order. So v1 will go first, so append 1 here, v2 3 will go next, and then v1 is 2, and then v2 is 4. Since I don't have anything over here in v1, so I just append 5 and 6. So it happened to the same thing for, one of them is empty, and then just append the other one. Alright, so idea is what you can use is, because this is type this, right? So you can use the iterator solution to store whatever you current, the current position or current iterator you have, without storing every single items right here. So the easy way to do is I'm going to create a linked list, or you can use a deck queue, it doesn't matter. Storing the iterator. Just call this, and then I declare as a linked list. So it has to be the first, v1 has to be a first, right? So if v1 does not equal to empty, what I'm trying to do is I just add the v1 iterator, right? That's it, and then same thing for v2. So now v2 is empty, and this will be v2. Alright, now here is a problem. How do we know? Do we have hash next? It's just whether or not the list is empty or not, right? So return this is not empty. So this is not empty, and then for the next, I can pull the first one, so which is a remove from the first one. Then I can, since I need to go next, right? So I will iterate on next, and then I will return. And I will add the next iterator. So it was like this. So what I need to do, so imagine this is my iterator list. So I will say add v1, v2. So I will do this. v1 to right here. So this is a v1, and this is going to be v2. So supposedly, like when I add, right? So it's something like this, okay? So what I did is I pull this one out. So I pull this one out. So iterator, I pull this one out. So I will have 1, 2, okay? And then I want to go next because I already know. So I want to return this one, and then I also want to append this 2 back in the iterator. So the next one, so next time it want to pull, it will pull the 3, right? But before I jumping over there, I need to what? I need to return 1, right? So I will create an in result. So I pull this one out, and then I will just iterator for the next one. So I will say it.next, something like this. So it will return 1, right? So now I have integer result storing a 1, but this iterator still has something. Now the pointer now point at 2. You don't even need to actually check like what current position you have. You can just say hash next, and the answer is true. Then you just add the iterator back to the this, and then that will be the solution. So I will say iterator it equal to list.remove, and the end result will passing whatever the value, the int.next, and now return result. Before I return result, I want to say if it.hashNext. If this is true, just list.add it. You don't care about the pointer at this moment, doesn't matter. Capital I believe. B1 is empty. Alright, so yeah, this will be the tricky part. Other than that, you would this up kind of easy. So for the space, you will later, append whatever all of integer from v1 and v2 into the final list. So it's going to be v1 plus v2. Size the space will be this, and then the time will definitely v1 plus v2 because they are the same, right? You need to add every single element into the final list. So space and time will be the same. Alright, see you.